Yes, guys, welcome to SFeatleyTV, and we're doing it on match reaction to Arsenal's defeat against Crystal Palace. Yes, last night, absolutely shambolic performance. Just never turned up on the pitch. Couldn't string a pass together. Um, Vieira broke Arteta twice he has broken Arteta. Absolutely destroyed him, right? In both games. And that's what happens when you've got a manager who sits there on the touchline scratching his fucking chin because he has got no idea of how to adapt the game plan around when the going gets tough and it ain't working. Vieira played his homework absolutely brilliantly, totally set up ready for us, and we had no answer because our manager don't adapt and don't create. But this is supposed to be Mikel Arteta. He's going to be our greatest manager ever. He's going to be the next Arsene Wenger. He's going to do this. He's going to do that. He's going to win everything. Fuck off. Fuck off. Right. This proves yet again, right, why sitting around, if you want to sit around and celebrate top four, if we ever do get it, that is, jog on, you celebrate it. I'll celebrate when I win a title. When I win a title, then I'll celebrate. Right? There's something this manager has never got fucking near as a player and will never get near as a manager. Whereas the guy on the touchline last night and opposite him, three Premier Leagues with Arsenal, 6 major honours, right? That's a fucking legend. That is a legend who knows what he's doing, right? Not this fraud who could just about win 2 FA Cups, right? And also bottled a title race against Leicester, right? Don't forget when he also took over as manager at Man City, he lost that game as well, that only game he played as well. So don't forget that one as well. So, but yeah, we got Luca. How are you doing, my friend?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I hope you're keeping well. I'm not too bad, man.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm absolutely fucked off still, as you can tell. I'm sure you are.
Yeah, I'm still completely fucked off. It is from last night, and I can't believe that performance, man. I don't know, man, with this football club. And to be honest, that was a shambolic performance last night. Losing 3-0 to Crystal Palace, it's not good enough at the end of the day. And for me, top four, mate. If this club is really that ambitious, and if we really want to get top four, then what are we going to do, mate? What are we going to be doing? Big up Marley. What are we going to be doing, man?
Sup, Luca? Sup, Steven?
Big up Marley, right?
But if this manager if people think they want to trust the process, I said this on my podcast last night, and this manager, right? You really think this manager is good enough to get you into the top four? Well, I'm sorry, but at the end of the day, right, top four is looking very unlikely at the moment because we can still get it, but Tottenham, right, are level on points on goal difference. We're already 5 goals away of conceding the same goals as last season. And we're still 9 games to go. We conceded 39 goals, right? It's absolutely embarrassing.
He's improved their defence.
And we haven't improved the defence because last season, right, we had Pablo Mari, who's on loan. We had David Luiz, is now, God knows where he is now, right?
He's at Flamengo. He just lost to Fluminense.
Yeah, exactly.
The hairy asshole.
So and then we've got Heki B at Real Betis enjoying the sunshine in Spain, right? So for me, it's the same old. And for me, now we've lost Kieran Tierney to injury, who's out for the rest of the season. And then Thomas Partey, right, is out for a few weeks, right? Arteta, right? No one can come on here and say to me, right, there's no excuses now, right? There has to be a system from now until the end of the season, right, where you probably have to play Xhaka, probably have to play Lokonga in midfield now. And for me, with these games to be going right now, we've got difficult games coming up. We've got Brighton the weekend. That ain't an easy game, but Brighton are just are not looking good. We should win that game over the weekend. But the performance was shambolic last night. Palace were all over us last night. Conor Gallagher bossed that midfield. Matessi was brilliant. Sahar does what Sahar does. We just completely looked spineless, weak. It's just poor, and it was an opportunity last night to capitalise, right? Go on, Stephen, what were you going to say?
Yeah, so I'm going to say, to be fair, he's not going to, you can't, the Conga and Xhaka are going to have to play together in the midfield, right? There's no way you're going to be able to play Xhaka at left back with knowing that Partey's out at the same time. Never going to work, right? Oh, by the way, right, everyone that's going to sit there, right, and blame from now to the end of the season, if Partey's out for the rest of the season or out for a few weeks, and we lose our games during that time, right, and you use fucking Partey as an excuse, we have no midfield, Partey's not there, yeah? Who fucking got rid of the midfielders? Who? Fucking Santa Claus? It might as well have been.
True. It's true.
It's fucking Arteta. I don't need him, but I'm gonna get the game called off the next game because I've got no midfielders. And then on what? We're gonna rely on fucking Patino, are we? A fucking 18-year-old kid. Right? Here's another thing as well about your youth project, and why I said in January we need experience in the team. When it comes to games like that, right? It's usually games that fucking teams that are, how do I put this? Players that are young will not be able to cope in games like that. That is where you need experience on that fucking pitch. And what have we got? Granit fucking Xhaka. When we had a chance to get fucking Ronaldo in there. You're telling me Ronaldo will not be able to boss that midfield last night? If you're telling me no, go fuck yourself. Right? Go read up what fucking football's about. Right? This is what happens when you have a young side. It's inconsistent. Can't have a guy at them. 1 minute they were going to be absolutely blinding and look like the best thing since sliced bread. Next 5 games they could look like dog shit. Because it's a young side. It's growing up. So that's why you have experience in the fucking team. Right? Look at Vieira's side. 60 fucking million he had. 60 fucking million. This guy's had 120 plus how much he had in the fucking season before, right? And he's been outclassed by him. And also, Vieira's brought a whole lot of youth in, but what's the main difference? He's got experienced players in there that have the fucking backbone in a game like that, right? To boss Arsenal, right? To boss Arsenal. Because they've got Premier League experience and they've got experience of how to win 30 fucking football games like that, right? So that is why you need experience as well as youth. So this policy of we can't buy anyone unless if they're over 23 is absolute cock of bollocks. Cock of bollocks. Get some fucking experience in that fucking team, right? Get some fucking experience in that fucking team. I swear to God, right? Or he can fuck off now. As well as the fucking board. A board, by the way, that you lot don't fucking trust. You don't trust the board, you don't trust the owners, but you trust the fucking manager and his process. What that fucking out. Like I said, this guy next to him, 6 major fucking honours Vieira's done. No wonder he can fucking school Arteta within the space of fucking 5 months of being a Crystal Palace manager. Right? Because he knows what it takes to win a title. This guy doesn't know how to win a fucking football match. He couldn't even do it for Man City, for fuck's sake. Right? 2 FA Cups as a player, 1 as a manager. Right? Yeah, and people want to say he's better than a Vieira. Vieira always will be a better manager and a better fucking player than fucking Arteta will ever be. Facts. Simple facts. I'll fucking die on a hill on that one. People want to disgrace Vieira because he has links to Arsenal, saying that he's this, he's that. These are all fucking 70-year-old kids that don't even know who fucking Vieira is. Right, we already established that one as well. Marley,
What?
how are you?
I'm okay. I'm very confused as to why I'm on this stream, but I'm okay.
Well, you're a gooner, so I thought I might as well drag you on here for something.
No, yeah, but like I
Plus,
didn't
I'm
watch
also
the.
giving you an advertisement for 8 p.m.
There you go. That makes more sense. I'll turn on the camera in a little bit. I didn't watch the game, mate. Not because I didn't want to, but because I was in class, so I couldn't.
You didn't miss much.
Yeah, no, I'm quite happy I missed that game. But dude, it's just like it. This is just not my style, you know. Like you're not gonna see me lose my cool over one game. It's I don't agree with most of what you guys have been saying, so like I'm keeping quiet here, just watching. You guys look good while you're arguing.
What do you agree with? Go on, let's have it out.
Mate, Steven, like the argument that Vieira's a better player, everyone knows that. Arteta's mom is aware of that. Arteta's children know that Vieira's a better player. Vieira's one of the best
17-year-olds
midfielders
don't.
we've ever seen. What?
17-year-olds don't.
17-year-olds most do.
Then again,
mate.
17-year-olds don't know what
But
to do with that little thing down
right now, I find it crazy that someone can like put his hands up and say, no, I know for a fact that not only is Vieira a better manager than Arteta, but he's always going to be. Mate, Steven, I've never seen you naked, but I'm sure you don't have crystal balls. What are you talking about, mate? Like, how can you predict the future? Vieira's never won anything either.
He's better manager.
Mate, you're talking about one game.
He's played us. No, do you remember the fucking Emirates game?
Yeah, no, mate. Crystal Palace did
what happened
in the games against Arsenal. Sure, Vieira was better, mate, but look at the table.
No, but it's Crystal fucking Palace. What do you expect? Yeah, they're not going to finish above Arsenal.
Well, but you're talking about talking about how their team is better set up because they have more experience and they have.
No. You're telling me Arteta will do the same job that fucking Vieira's doing at fucking Crystal Palace? No, he wouldn't. He'd be fucking relegated in 5 minutes.
I don't know. I'm not psychic, Steven. I'm not psychic, mate.
No, but Marley, they wouldn't. They can't afford to wait 2 years because if they wait 2 years, they'll be in fucking League One. Right, this is my point. Right,
exaggerated with the players they have.
Took 5 months to get a system, a style of play, a formation, a backup plan, all in the space of 5 months to be able to tear us apart in both games. And he should have won both games. But like us, we celebrate a draw, don't we? Of course we do. Right, because that's how low our standards are. Right?
Come on, Steven. That was a last-minute equalizer. We celebrated the goal, not the result. Come on, Steven.
Did you want to hear some of those reactions? It's quite the opposite. Right, but either way, you're telling me Arteta will do a better job than Vieira in that Palace role.
I'm not. I'm saying you can't.
That's what I'm saying. He's a better manager.
You can't. None of the arguments you've mentioned make sense, mate.
Do make sense.
Vieira's never won a title, or I'm not even gonna mention Arteta's title. Not even gonna mention that. Forget it. Like fuck the FA Cup. They're two very, very recent managers, mate. One of them's working at Arsenal with a well, not necessarily a bigger squad because of decisions and all that. A really young squad, but technically a more qualified squad.
Give Vieira some credit, right? He's not just a recent manager. He's actually got fucking experience, unlike this. Unlike this fraud we got in a manager.
Yeah, mate, but how many years?
Arsenal
like 4 years experience?
I never knew Arsenal Football Club was a managing training centre.
For how long has Vieira been a head coach? Like 4 or 5 years?
5 or 6.
About 5 or 6 years. He managed New York City. He managed in France as well.
I forgot about the MLS. I know he managed Nice for a little bit, right?
He's gone to other places. He did not actually a bad job at Nice, to be honest. But he learned his trade and he made his mistakes. That's why when it comes to Palace, straight away, bang.
Steven, well, don't look at me because I don't have my camera on, but look at my logo. I'm older than you. I'm an Arsenal fan. I love Vieira, mate. I want him to do well, and I'm a huge fan of his. He's one of my favorite players. You don't have to defend Vieira to me. It's just that I struggle with these notions. Like, some people try to have certainty about things that you can't be certain of. You can't. You can't. And Arsenal had been playing well because we lose one game, and sure, we're kind of fucked without Partey. We had this stream like 2 weeks ago on my channel. Partey getting injured, that's a big problem. But mate, Arsenal's been doing well. I'm not going to lose my cool over one game. I'm not.
Do you know why? Do you know why?
No, why what?
Do you know why we're fucked in that midfield? Who sold the midfielders in January?
Arteta.
I don't agree with that either, mate.
Squad depth.
It'll
come down to squad depth.
Yo, guys, is Ainsley Maitland-Niles like ripping everyone to shreds in Italy? Is he doing great?
He's not getting hardly any gains for Roma.
Exactly. Why the fuck do you think he would like properly replace Partey? He would not. He stands as good as a chance as Lokonga.
You rather put Patino in there then?
I'd rather put Lokonga. Lokonga, I'm talking about Lokonga, not Patino.
No, I like Lokonga, but he's not ready at the moment. You know what I mean?
Not compared to
and neither is AMN, but AMN is never going to be ready. He's already like, what, 23, 24?
When he did play in the midfield, he played not bad for Arsenal, to be honest.
What?
He played quite well for Arsenal when he played in the midfield.
AMN, he's talented. He's had like a couple of good games at left back, a couple of good games at right back, a couple of good games at midfield too. But he's in Roma now with Mourinho, who wanted him. He's barely touching the ball, mate. It's not like he's definitely better than Lokonga, and Lokonga at least has a ceiling because AMN, he's an adult. AMN's like 24, mate. It's not like he's gonna get like miles better.
Okay, Chambers then. What about him?
Chambers is the exit that I was the most pissed about. I'm assuming he wanted more football, mate. And I would be playing Chambers now that Partey's injured.
Because we're not Arsenal Football Club that's got the bollocks to sit there as a big club and say, no, we're not going. You're not going until we find an adequate replacement. No, that's what an actual fucking team that runs well, a club that runs well would do that. Right? I've seen many clubs do that until they find a replacement. You're not going anywhere. Right? Simple as that. Right? But if you decide for all of a sudden, but not typical Arsenal, we're like, no, we don't want to upset your feelings. Okay, we'll let you go. Right? Fuck if we're fucked. You're all right as long as you're happy. Right? So we don't want to like cause any harm. Right? I don't care if Callum Chambers is pissed off sitting at the bench or sitting on the sidelines every fucking game. Right? He's there as a backup until in the summer we get someone better. And if you don't like it, suck on it. Sorry, it's football. It's the harsh world of football and elite sport. If you're not good enough, you stay on the sidelines. If you are good enough, you get in the team. Simple as that. It should be down to you to go out and improve yourself. Right? But as Arsenal, no, because we don't upset anyone, we let them go instead of actually keeping them when actually thinking about the club first, not the player.
You have to think the club more than the freaking players. The club is more important than the players because where we're going as a football club at the moment, we ain't going anywhere at the moment.
I agree with that, mate. But the thing is, Arsenal's made a lot of mistakes recently too. Where we have, big up Static, big up Gary, big up Cuz.
Yeah, and it's now going to bite us in the ass.
We've made a lot of mistakes in the recent past where we had a big squad, a lot of people being overpaid, and we're trying to avoid that. Now our salary budget, it's quite low, right? Like we can afford to get some players in. Can you see why I'm pissed
off with the whole about January? Because now our midfield's out, right? We've got no one to replace it with apart from Patino, right?
Yeah.
So, and I said this. This will come and bite us in the arse. You watch. Look what happened.
Absolutely, mate. And I don't have the tools to disagree with that. I'm still happier in the situation we're in.
We're sitting here 3 a.m. I'm having my fucking rant over all the audio voices. You go, Yeah, I can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. Can't argue with that. I can't remember what I said, to be honest.
Oh, Static. I'm talking about mistakes that are even older than that. Like I'm talking about like Steiner, like, you know, having a really full squad with a bunch of players that are being overpaid, that are being paid like for Champions League football when they're not that level, when we're not that level.
See what Arsenal doing to me? They make me fucking shiver.
I'm frustrated about January, sure, but you know, like the player that we almost got towards the end would have been Arthur. I didn't want him either. So if we're getting a bad player,
better than Patino.
No, Steven,
no,
calm down. No, it's not.
You get anyone on loan. On loan.
You gotta think. Sure, I would have liked Wijnaldum on loan, but he wasn't linked. I'm talking about like Arsenal. I like the stance that Arsenal's looking for the right player.
Both him and Arthur were on loan for 6 months as an option. Why not? Take it.
No. Juventus wanted at least an 18-month loan, if you don't remember. And Arthur hasn't been playing well in like 5 years, and he has a much bigger salary than the likes of Lokonga, mate. Okay, that would have been a bad piece of business.
Forget, if he's on loan, half and half is paid by half and half of the club.
Not necessarily. That's a different negotiation.
Well, that's a different negotiation. Well, even then, right? We've got we're not in a position with the midfielders we got to argue over the fact we want him 18 months or 6 months, because we've put ourselves in a situation. Right? If we didn't put ourselves in a situation, we'd have more bargaining power. But no, we sell ourselves absolutely like a kipper, and then all the clubs around us are like, well, they need a midfielder. Yeah, let's bump it up 20 mil. Because they can't say anything. They've got to go for it. Otherwise, they're fucked.
No, sure. I can't argue with you there. Arsenal didn't have a lot of...
Gary, big up yourself. If you haven't gone check out his channel, go and do so. Anyone on loan, Arsenal is more disciplined than
yes, Gary.
That in the
yes,
past.
Gary.
I feel they are slow, but rushing into a bad decision is what gets you weird. Patience is required, but it hurts. So
yes, Gary.
Yeah, I get being slow, but like when you've got Wijnaldum screaming at you as even a 1-year deal, that is a no-brainer.
Please send me that video of Wijnaldum screaming at us. Like, when did that happen?
No, just like it doesn't. It's being hypothetical, you know. It's basically sitting there saying it was like Fabregas. Remember when we should have bought Fabregas, 14-15, right? And he's sitting there waiting for Wenger to go and buy him.
Sure.
Right, and he didn't do it. And and we all know what happened after that.
Yeah. So unfortunately,
this is what I'm saying. So it's, mate. I had to calm down a little bit today, because if I did the play ratings last night, like I did on Lucas, I would have been absolutely brutal. Absolutely fucking brutal. I don't know if you've seen the highlights, Marley, but some of the goals. Your Gabriel, what the fuck is he doing?
Yeah, Caio tells me my man did not play too well yesterday.
Yeah, his man didn't play very well either.
Well, he didn't talk about his man. He spoke about mine.
Of course he didn't. Oh, yeah, of course he didn't. Like, point proven.
Especially the second goal as well.
Point proven. Ben White's £50 million worth of shit.
Listen, the point about Gabriel is what we got to know about him. Well, not that we got to accept it, right? Because we're Arsenal, so we should aim high all the time. The thing about Gabriel Magalhães is, how old is he? Like 24? I think he's 24.
24, 23, something.
Yeah, he's 23 or 4. He's a really talented, exciting center back. You can see that he has a ceiling, like he can grow. But when you're talking about experience, even though he's like 24, he's actually like a 20-year-old, really talented young defender, because, dude, he had like 2 or 3 years in his career in the twilight zone. Like where he left Brazil, he went to Europe, but he didn't really play football. So he's got a slower development. So he's going to make some rash mistakes.
Can I also make another point as well? Just another point about Ben White. You're telling me Salva won't do a better job?
What?
Telling me
Salva would do a better job, mate. Salva has more more passion than Ben White. Ben White's not even a footballer, and this is the thing, right? When we played Crystal Palace in the 2-2 draw one, right? Ben Vieira come out in the meeting and said that Ben White didn't know anything about football. I'm sorry, but Ben White for me, that's bad that he's not into football, and this is why we should.
It's not that, Luca. I'm only looking at this game. The first goal, all you're seeing is that literally the first person you see is Ben White. He's like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna fall over. Go ball watching. Like, just not. Didn't if his man decided to break off and stab him in the back, he would never fucking notice. He's too busy ball watching. Ow, been stabbed up. There's the ball. Like, fuck me. Why are they gonna learn? Don't ball watch. Oh wait, it's Ben White. What do you expect?
It's true.
Tell you, I keep saying it. 50 million is worth of shit.
I think Ben White's had a lot more good games than bad ones. I'm sure if Saliba stays for enough years, he's gonna replace Ben White because he looks to be one of the best defenders in the world in a couple of years. And Ben White's not.
You say that so the main difference in our back line is Ben White for Pablo Mui or Holding or
David Luiz.
David Luiz, right? So
it's David Luiz.
If that's supposed to be improved, why are we 6 goals away from conceding more than we did in the Premier League last season?
Yeah. We're 5 goals away of conceding on the same as last season. Arteta thought, we're going to fix the defence. Oh, yeah, we're brilliant. We bought £1 million Ben White. Oh, yeah, let's get rid of Saliba. Let's get rid of him. Let's get rid of Guendouzi, all that. Well, no. The defence is not
you didn't want Guendouzi at one point.
Possibly still be bitching about Guendouzi, guys.
I love Guendouzi.
Yeah, he's got a bad attitude, but he's doing well.
It's not like he has a bad attitude. He has a horrible attitude.
Mate, so did Roy Keane. But there you go. Sometimes you need that sort of. Sometimes you need those fuckers on the pitch.
You do,
in
man.
Games like last night.
Like the Palaces, the Brightons, and teams like that. So,
dude, having an asshole on the pitch is important, like Andy Robertson in Liverpool, sure. But I'm not talking about attitude. Like, we're talking about attitude when you're playing, but attitude like in the locker room, like in training, you're not supposed to have that attitude.
On the first goal, we had 7 players to their 4 in the box. Only marked kind of player was by Nuno, but that's because Anderson ran him over. For 7 players to 4, we could even just about only one man. That's an improvement in our defence. That's brilliant, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
That's facts. That's cold hard facts. Right? I don't want to hear any tactical breakdown. I don't want to hear all this mystical rocket science fucking tactics that some people love to give out that we all know, right? Right, to try and hide away what their actual opinion is, right? Or hide away the actual real facts. Is that the fact is simple. 7 players, over 4, and not even one of them was marked. Simple. Right, Stephen, I think Ben White forgot to change his temper before he go. You have to feel. No, I don't feel sorry for him at all.
The guy's a footballer, mate. The guy's the seaside with Staffy, mate. He's not good enough for the Inter there. Ben White.
But, like, in terms of, I'm actually going to bring up a poll that I did earlier today, so bear with us. I did it on the channel, so make sure on the Twitters. Make sure you're following the channel on Twitter if you want to take part in these polls. Right, can Arsenal still get top 4 despite last night's result? 66.7% say yes.
Wow. Well,
And
one of them I
33% say
voted.
no.
Well, I was in one of those 33%.
Yeah, I thought you would be.
I don't think we'll get top 4.
How many people voted?
I think
6,
it was
12,
it was about 4 or
9.
5.
Okay.
About the nose ones.
What?
No, because that's precisely 2/3, so I'm assuming it's like 6 people.
Yeah, it might have been 6. Yeah, those are the final results. Well, there you go. There's still others to go. There's one for the next show at 6 p.m, which is Liverpool and City's game coming up. Who do you think's going to win that game coming up? But look, I'm going to move on to player ratings. I want to get these done out of the way because I'm sick of already talking about this shit.
Right. I'll sit here and listen to you guys. I can't possibly help in that. No worries.
I was going to get you to rate G-Mag.
He's always a 10 in my heart.
Yeah, and that's why in your heart you're deluded.
And that's why shut up.
Let's get these down. Right, let's share the screen. There's only 5 points ahead. 8th place to still happen. Yes, he is shaving his hair today. He's shaving it at 8 p.m.
I was just about to ask that. I've got to watch that. Well, I'll have to watch it later because I'm doing a watch along later. You know what I mean? So.
Yep. So Marley's shaving his head at 8 p.m. on the Gossip Column tonight. Right, so we have got we're going to start with Aaron Ramsdale, Luca.
Well, as I said on my channel last night.
Wait. Holy crap. Ramsdale played? We lost 3-0? Yeah, that's... I didn't even know that.
What does statistics say?
That's
no,
bad.
you won't lose. What do you mean by that? But anyway, Ramsdale... what did I say last night on my one? Was it 5?
Oh, you tried to blame him for the second goal because he came out of his area, which is what he's supposed to do as a goalkeeper when he's 1-on-1.
Yeah, and you ended up saying yesterday, Luke, this is why I said to you, this is why I played football in the past, and I'm not even a goalkeeper. So
no, I don't. I've been a goalkeeper.
I hate being a goalkeeper. So there you go.
When you're 1-on-1, you got to go towards your man and close off the angle. Right, to make yourself big.
Well, yeah, you do.
So why are we even spending money on Matt Turner?
Have a go at him because he decided to come out of his area to challenge for the ball is stupid. That's basically what I was saying. So, what are you going to give him?
5.
I'm going to give him a 6.
Your channel, mate. You go what you want to go with me.
I say that so often in the player ratings.
Mate, I'm giving him a 6. He there's nothing else he could have done.
But conceding 3 goals, I feel like a 5 is the max. But...
Yeah, but what's he supposed to do with those 3 goals? He couldn't do anything. Suarez. And actually made some key saves, Brams.
I let Marley have that. So
I didn't watch the game, mate. I'm not gonna have any ratings.
Okay. Big up, Gracie. I hope you're good. No, 7. 2. 2. Okay, that's fine. Static. Yeah. 2.
2.
Yeah.
Holy crap.
1. 1.
That is got 3 for Ramsdale.
Nah, Yeah, to be fair, he was like I said, he was the only one that was keeping us in the game. Right, centre backs, Ben White.
0.
Absolutely agree. Gabriel.
Yo, guys, I'll be right back.
What rating did I go with last night? Can you remember?
No, I can't remember, to be honest. I was half day.
I'll have to make one up again. I'll go for 3.
3.
Yeah. 4. You go what you want. You go what you want, mate, because it's your channel, innit? It's not mine, innit? I'm not controlling my channel, innit?
Do I go 1 or 0? Nah, fuck it, 0. Fucking pair of them. Left back, Tierney.
Tierney?
Mm-hmm.
Didn't even play.
Did he not? Oh no, Tavares, sorry.
Tavares, 0.
Tavares, yeah, I know you've given him a 0 with Gabriel a 3. And Gabriel's been more at fault.
Tavares pulled the whole game.
Yeah, but Gabriel was worse. Tavares 1. It was better than Gabriel and Ben White. In the midfield, Xhaka.
0.
Yep. Partey.
2.
2.
2. Well, last night I went for 1 on my
2.
I went for 1 on my channel, but I'll go with 2 anyway.
Big up, Sentiment. Hope you're doing well, my friend.
Go with 2 because I think he tried to create things at times. But other than that,
salute to Steven and the panel. I'll tell you. Is he still rotating? Partey, I'm gonna go with a 1. Let's go with Saka next.
0. What was he doing? Kept dribbling the ball, all that stuff. Didn't do anything.
1.
Why? Because he tried to create.
He was a lot better than Gabriel, Ben White, and Xhaka.
Oh yeah, he was slightly better than them. But all right, we'll go with a 1.
Martinelli. Oh no, sorry. Smith Rowe.
0. You go what you want, mate. I'm going.
What am I gonna go with? 1.
1.
Odegaard gets a 0. Absolutely shocking.
Big up, Nippon.
Yeah, big up, Nippon. Hope you're well, mate. Let's go with Lacazette.
0.
0. Martinelli.
He was the only one who tried, to be honest. He was like, get me on that pitch right now to try and see if I can get a goal at least, to try out the team, get back in the team before Palace scored the 3rd. For me, I'm going to give him... I don't know, it's hard to say. What's the rating up the top above 3? I can't see, can you go in?
It's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I'll give him 5. What are you going for? Between 4 and 5.
I was going to give him a 4.
Yeah, go on.
Nketiah.
Giants hit off bar.
He did a lot more than fucking Lacazette did.
Yeah.
I'd say 3.
How long with that? I would have said 4, but I'll go with 3. So
I'd say 3. Was there anyone else?
I'm back.
Oh, the Conga. What are you giving the Conga?
came on
2?
15 minutes.
2.
Didn't do anything.
Right. I'll start with the fans first. Fans having to put up with that, get a 10. Watching that shit. And Mikel Arteta.
0.
Yes, guys, it's coming back.
What's coming back?
He's putting Arteta sackable level or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough.
It's back. The level is back. Finally. No. It's back. There you go. Arteta doesn't even get a 0. It's even below that. Bingo. Right. Absolutely rinsed the team. And fully deserved. Fully deserved. Like, absolute shocking. Oh, display. Honestly. Move on to Brighton. Brighton, to be honest, they've lost their last 6 games, I believe. They're in dreadful form.
They drew 1, lost 4, and lost 5.
Yeah, so they're not in good form as well.
No, they're not.
They're not good at all at the minute. So I've got a feeling we'll go into that game. We might get a victory out of that. What do you think, Marnie?
Yeah, I think so too. I don't think it's going to be easy. Brighton always gives us a hard time. But I think is it a home? It is, right?
Yeah,
it
3 o'clock
is.
Saturday.
Yeah. I think we're going to win. I don't think it's going to be too comfortable, but I think we're going to win.
Luca?
Yeah, I think we'll win this game. It's a massive game to define on the top 4. But I'm not going to go into too much detail. I'm just going to say a prediction. I think we'll win 2-1.
Don't do a prediction yet. Just leave the predictions for now.
All right.
That can be done on a preview later on.
Yeah. I've sorted my Brighton preview out already just now. So, and your DM. So there you go.
Yes. Unless anyone has any questions they want to get off their chest, anything more, I think we'll just wrap it up because, to be honest, I don't want to be talking about this game any longer. I want to put it behind me straight away and forget about it and move on. Big up everyone that's watched. Big up everyone that's been on the panel, watched. Absolutely love you guys as always. Marley, where can they find you, my boy?
Find me here in a couple hours. That's all. I'll big up my channel on the next stream.
Don't forget, 8 p.m. he will be back on the Arsenal Gossip column, and Marley will be going bald live on TV, live on YouTube. Sorry, he will be going live on YouTube, going bald, right? For Children's Disease Foundation. So big up to everyone for that. Luca.
Yo, by the way, are we starting or are we finishing with the hair shaving?
I'd say finish.
All right.
What were you saying, Steve?
yeah, Luca, where can I find you, man?
Yeah, find me on YouTube. This is Lucas Live. Type it in with apostrophe. We are back tonight at 7:15 p.m. If anyone wants to come and join tonight. If you can't, it's not a problem. We will be doing a Champions League watch along, Manchester City versus Atletico Madrid tonight. We can actually watch some proper decent football than watching Arsenal Football Club at the moment, the Banter Club. And also catch me on Friday, 6 p.m. We are live. I'm scheduling it right now for Arsenal versus Brighton. And but yeah, so that's what's coming up on the channel tonight. The watch along at 7:15 and Friday. We're live at 6 o'clock. Arsenal versus Brighton. So subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 1600. Thank you for having me on.
Yeah. No worries. As usual, you can find us here on SFeatleyTV doing Arsenal and football related content, right? Moaning about Arsenal all day long. So we'll be back at 6 p.m. for to review all the games in the Premier League. Now they're all done. We'll also be back at 8 p.m. where not only we're doing the Arsenal gossip column, talk about Arsenal as well. Right, Marley will be on the show. He will be going bald live on TV. All that hair is coming off. It's coming off. Don't worry about that. Like, so good riddance to it. Yeah, so make sure you hit the like, subscribe. Also subscribe to the F1 channel, SFeatley F1. Like, as we're doing the Australian Grand Prix this weekend coming up, so make sure you go and check that out. It's gonna be early morning starts for me, about 5 in the fucking morning. That's gonna be brilliant. So yeah, make sure you do all that. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye bye.